Hi, good morning, everyone, or afternoon, depending on what time zone you're in. Thank you, everybody watching on the replay. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to come learn about yoga for runners. If you don't know who I am, I'm Dr. Beth Brombos. I am the content creator at sublimelyfit.com, where I encourage you to create a healthier, more satisfying life. I am a yoga teacher and a certified running coach, and if you've been watching my videos, you know that I am really passionate about getting runners to do yoga because it has a lot of benefits, and I wanted to hop on real quick to chat about one of those benefits today, which is how yoga helps you with breathing while you're running. So I think as runners, we all know how important it is to have good breathing technique while we're running, especially I know at least if you're in the northern hemisphere, it's getting very hot because it's summer and that heat and humidity can make it hard to breathe on runs, or just, if you've done tough runs before, if you do speed work, if you've been training for a PR, you know that having good breath control really helps you become a better runner. And what happens when our breath gets away from us and when we're breathing shallow, we're not giving our body the oxygen that it needs as we're running. Remember that running is an aerobic or oxygen-dependent activity, so we need to make sure that we're getting plenty of oxygen to our muscles so that they can function the way that they need to. But especially if you don't work a lot on breath control, it can be a little hard to keep up with that sometimes, or it's easy to just forget about your breath and just start to breathe shallowly, and then that can make your runs really tough. So one big component of yoga is breath control. So yoga teaches you how to really turn to your breath when things get tough. So like if you're in a tough pose, say you're in a lunge and your quads are burning, what yoga teaches you to do is to turn to your breath and focus on taking deep inhales and exhales to help you carry you through that tough pose. You can do the same thing through your runs, and I do this all the time. When I feel like I'm struggling, when I feel like, maybe I can't get through this, I start thinking, there's just no way I'm going to get this through this run. I focus on my breath, and I really focus on the things that I can control. And the breath is a big thing that you can control, and so I really focus on pulling in air and filling up my lungs as much as I can before exhaling, and that helps give my body more oxygen. It helps replenish my muscles. It helps give me more endurance, and then it just gives you a little bit of a mental boost. So there's that, and then also so running in general, yoga in general also teaches you how to take those deep breaths. So you practice pulling in your air really all the way down to your belly, taking as deep of breaths as possible, and that actually helps expand. The big fancy word for it is your lung capacity, but it's essentially how much air your lungs can hold. And you think about swimmers, for example, the Olympics are going on right now, so think about Olympic swimmers. They can take in huge amounts of air because they've practiced over years taking in those big deep breaths. Same thing is going to happen with yoga. When you practice taking deep breaths in and out through yoga, you'll be able to translate that into your running, which again is going to help you bring in more air, bring in more oxygen to fuel your runs, which is going to help you get through those tough runs, and it's just going to help make you a better runner in general. So if you're ready to get started on your yoga journey from the comfort of your home on your own schedule, definitely look into my Yoga for Runners program. It's an online-based program that starts next Monday. I've got a sale going on right now. I'm doing $10 off of that program. Plus, you'll also you'll also get a copy or a digital copy of my book, Yoga for Runners, that's available for sale on Amazon. I'll give you that digital copy too as a bonus for signing up this weekend. So I will put the link in the comments where you can go to sign up. I would love to see you there. Have a good day.